When you think of adoption centers, care and life come to mind, but in Anantapur, in Andhra Pradesh, tragedy struck as a 2-month-old infant died due to alleged neglect and untimely feeding at a childcare home. The baby had been handed over by his mother from Kalyanadurg about a month ago, citing financial difficulties. Reports suggest internal disputes among staff over late night duties, which led to the infant not being fed on time, resulting in his death. 2 days ago, when the baby fell ill, the staff rushed him to the hospital, but doctors confirmed that he had already passed. Allegedly, the childcare and ICDS staff buried the infant hastily without even reporting the incident. Investigations have revealed that staff negligence and mismanagement were the primary causes. The childcare home manager, Deepthi, had faced prior complaints regarding her duty oversight. The Anantapur District Collector O. Anand has ordered a comprehensive report, and Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu personally inquired about the case. A 3-member committee was set up to inquire into what had gone wrong and also the staff's claim of infant's death due to illness, negligence and untimely feeding. Now, let me now, following the incident, District Women's and Child Welfare Officer Nagamani has been suspended, so that is one head which has rolled. Let me now go across to Deepak Reddy, who is national spokesperson for the TDP, and K. Prasad, very senior political analyst. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us on this broadcast. Deepak Reddy Garu, what does one say? I mean, I was speechless. First, the baby is handed over by the mother because she says, I have financial difficulties. The baby apparently had diarrhea, and then the baby passes and they bury it. Can you imagine the heartlessness? These are criminals, Deepak Reddy sir.
Absolutely, Sudhaji. It's really painful to even talk about an issue like this. I was actually trying to dig out some information. A paper reported in Deccan Herald, July 22, said about 800 such incidents have happened in the last 4 years. This was prior to 22. So now I think this issue is really taken absolutely seriously by our Chief Minister. And based on the newspaper report, I would like to show the GO. An immediate GO of suspension has been issued against the district head. And now we are now looking at the entire process. A committee has been set up to review the entire process and why such a thing has happened in the first place. And such kind of things should never again happen is the intention of the government. Absolutely painful and absolutely unacceptable. Some dereliction of duty. I mean, stringent action would be taken, and this is only an initial step is suspension. Yes. But yes, once the investigation is completed and the facts are out, if this negligence is proved, it would be even more stringent, and a lot more heads are going.
The one head has rolled, more heads should roll, and I don't want to do politics over it at all. We all have children. I mean, we were kids, we have children, even if we don't have children. The worst part of this, Mr. Prasad, he said it's a baby who can't protest. When there is crime against children, your blood boils, because like an old person, a child cannot react. Mr. Prasad, it is just the cruelty which is ingrained in people like that. And the government, of course, the head has rolled, but I think it needs to really psychologically screen people who take care of infants, and particularly in an adoption center. Mr. Prasad.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
You and good evening to Mr. Deepak. First of all, you are a mother and you have a lot of concerns towards children and all.
Yes.
And particularly this particular issue, it's a sheer negligence of a respect to authority and who has been suspended by respect to collector. There's no contradiction about it. But before that, what sort of actions have been taken? As far as health sector is concerned in AP state, it's quite pathetic. In Girijana welfare, these things and a lot of concerns have been headed. In recent past, there are a lot of jaundice issues. There have been in KGH for hundreds of children who are really suffering. And primary motto of a purposeful government, which is deviating from taking care of health and education, this is what the biggest failure of a respective government. What Mr. Deepak said is very categorically the next action trend is really appreciable. But when it comes to real execution before that, what sort of precautions they have taken? A mother's situation is quite pathetic. That's why she has been given into the special adoption center. There itself, the proper food is not being provided by the staff and other things. Is it not a part and parcel of responsible authorities? Is
It's
it
a
the way to
crime.
take care of it?
It's a crime, Mr.
It's a
Prasad.
crime.
It's a
It is nothing but a brutal
crime.
murder, madam.
We will make, no, I will not mince words today. It's a crime. The baby is crying and then they go around saying, oh, the baby was brought ill. You know, the baby had some pre-existing problems. What were you doing? The two nurses who were supposed to be there, one goes apparently on leave for Dashara. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
What is this? Deepak Reddy
this-
Garu, it is just a crime. A crime is being perpetrated in the backyard, you know, without, and I will not go into the health crisis, sir, because I was about to, you know, talk about the PHC, the doctors, and also now other doctors who've joined the strike. But that's another conversation, Mr. Deepak Reddy. This is about an infant. Why is it those nurses? Against the Deepti, there was already a complaint. Why did she continue, Mr. Deepak Reddy?
Sudhaji, I mean, there is absolutely no justification or no reasoning that I can give politically. The chief minister was totally moved after he heard this, and he personally spoke to the minister of child welfare, and the topmost levels of the government has sprung into action. And I just showed you the geo of the suspension of the head of the district itself. And a three-man committee is now put in to review every aspect on first why it happened, and this kind of a thing should never happen. So that is the kind of seriousness the government is moving with. So absolutely, yeah. I mean, there is no justification, and we are all really touched, and we don't. I mean, action is being taken by the government.
Okay, that's very, you know, that sounds like a great plan. I mean, that you'll take action, and I hope no such incidents happen. Before I let both of you go, Mr. Prasad, you know, the point of the matter is that when I see tribal women giving birth while they were taken in a dolly, I don't report these stories because it happens everywhere. Maybe Mr. Chandrababu Naidu is very particular. These tribal women should not suffer. These tribal kids should not suffer. But sir, this kind of a negligence, I think it is government should be very, very stringent about it and very, very alert, because there is already a report about this woman, Deepti, sir, Mr. Prasad. This baby died and they say local channels highlighted it. That's why it came to light, sir. But what happens to so many children, even as, God forbid, even as I'm speaking to you, Mr. Prasad?
Yes, ma'am. This is quite unfortunate. Forget about local channels and all. Mr. Deepak itself belongs to Anantapur. He is quite aware of all this. And instead of a three-man committee and ministers committee, if this would have been given it to Mr. Deepak, it's a matter of fact. And another thing is, these continuous incidents are continuously happening in AP state as far as tribal welfare and other things are concerned. It is a series of offences which was taking place. This is a criminal thing what you are establishing. It's not a crime. It is a brutal murder.
Yes.
On the particular welfare, this thing. In the SIA, what has been happened. And it's quite unfortunate that after taking to the hospital and the body has been confirmed that he's been died, and you were taken a death thing and all. But unfortunately, what they're claiming is she underwent a loose motions and then the death has taken place.
This?
What sort of excuse
I
is
mean,
this?
don't infants survive loose motions? Then these
That's what I
people
mean.
have
They
not
don't
been
put it. How
taking
can
care
they
of
have-
children, sir. Every week
That's
they
what I'm
have
saying.
it. We all manage. This is the duty of this government-run adoption center. This is the duty of the state government. And I hope we don't hear, please, God forbid, of such incidents ever again.